Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the virtual weight and fat loss summit. I am Walter Lewis, your fitness coach, and today we have guest speaker, Dr. Katy. And today she's going to be discussing foods that help you age gracefully. Welcome, Katy.
Thank you so much for having me, Walter. This is a really exciting time, and
Awesome.
I think the fitness and nutrition field. And these are some great topics that we're going to be talking about today.
Awesome. So I'm going to go jump right into it. So I'm going to
Okay.
ask you the first question. So, what foods slow down aging?
So I was doing some research for this. I learned that unfortunately there is no fountain of youth. So I cannot tell you if you eat, X, Y, and Z, not only are you going to look amazing, but it's also going to reverse the aging process. But what I can tell you is that you are what you eat. So as we talk about aging, it's really important that we put things into our body that our body can use, meaning we really want to be eating fruits in their whole form, and we've talked about that before. But we also really want to limit our intake of high sugar foods or foods that are very high in fat. Not only does our digestion slow down as we age, so sugary foods or high fat foods have a hard time making their way through the digestive tract, and they sit in the body a little bit longer, increasing the risk of different types of diseases because food should be passing through your body. So not only do we risk that, but we also see the effects of the sugary and the fatty foods on our faces, in the form of wrinkles or in the form of acne. So it's really important that we're trying to eat very clean. So some of the foods that I would like to recommend are really high fiber foods, because again, as our bodies and our minds age, our digestion slows down. So increasing whole grains and foods that have a lot of fiber in them are really going to help to clean out the digestive tract. A second thing that you're going to want to try to load up on are fruits that have antioxidants in them. Now, the research on this is not conclusive, and it's actually very, very new, very cutting edge research, but research suggests that foods that are high in antioxidants are really helpful for the brain. When I was a kid, my mom used to tell me, eat a lot of blueberries, they make you smart. And I just thought, she was trying to push me to have fruit. But it turns out that fruits that are very colorful, raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, they've got properties in them that don't help make you smart, but they are linked to preventing early onset Alzheimer's and dementia. So as we age, not only do we want to have the inside of the body clean and clear, but we also want to keep the mind sharp. And antioxidants are the best way to do that. So I'm not going to share everything with you, but those are some really good suggestions for right now for the different types of foods that you would want to put into your body. Specifically, the foods that you're going to want to eat for the outside of your body are the good for you fats. Good for you fats like avocado or salmon, because they're high in omega, the omega fatty acid, the good for you fat. Those are really good for your face. They help to make your face very clear and very clean. And it's just because the fat that's utilized in the body, it is a good fat, and takes it takes it works through the body, but also any excess is drawn out of the body and put into the skin. The body just has this amazing way of doing it. So good for you fats are good for your face. And then lastly, if you had one simple change to make, my recommendation would be, please, please, please drink water. Drink water like it is going out of style, because water is so great for your skin. It's also great for your digestive tract. I think a lot of us know the more water that you drink, the cleaner and the clearer that your skin looks, but it can't be more true. If there was anything that you were going to put into your body to make yourself feel good and look as young as possible, it would be water.
Okay, awesome. So can you actually reverse aging?
I also was doing some research on this, and unfortunately, on the outside, Not really. So like trying to get rid of your wrinkles,
Mhm.
just like everybody else, I've got this, little jar that probably cost $100 at some store. It's really like I'm searching for a miracle in a jar. So unfortunately, the aging process cannot be reversed, but it could be stopped. So if you were to start right now with a skincare or some sort of facial care program that you did religiously, you could keep your aging level where it is, and then as time goes on, continue to look the same way or age less quickly if you're drinking a lot of water and you're really religious about your skincare regimen. My suggestion for some of your younger clientele is start early with your skincare regimen. Start early, taking good care of your skin. It's never too early to start wearing sunscreen all of the time. I wear sunscreen in my moisturizer, not only because I'm redheaded and have, light eyes, light skin, and I'm at risk for skin cancer, but it also has really helped to slow down the aging process. So it's never too early to start incorporating an SPF 15 or higher into your moisturizer daily. Now, can you reverse the effects of aging on the inside? Yes. Now, the studies that have been done are very cutting edge, but typically those who are at risk of coronary heart disease would either sadly undergo a stroke or a small heart attack, have a stent put in, and then be coached to make better choices about what they were eating, and then can carry on to live a pretty long and healthy life. Studies have shown that if you do not undergo that stent, right, then and instead try to switch more to a plant-based diet. And I know that at the retreat, Dr. Brenda Bradley will talk a lot more about this. She's much more of an expert on that than I am. But research does show and suggest that if you were to transition more to a plant-based diet, you can completely reverse cardiovascular disease and all of the atherosclerosis that's on your heart and inside your body. So I think that again, this morning I was very excited to be here because that's really, really exciting information. You don't have to go to the doctor. You don't have to undergo a surgery to reverse the effects of aging on the inside of your body. So making really healthy choices about what you're putting into your body not only makes you feel good, can help make you look good, but it's also has the possibility to be life-changing.
Okay. And are there foods that help you age or cause you to age faster?
So the foods, and we touched on this just a little bit, but the foods that force you to age faster, and as I mentioned at the beginning, you are what you eat. So anything that is high in saturated fat, anything that has a lot of sugar in it, things that are processed that the body doesn't know what to do with, those are going to make you age a lot sooner. Not only does sugar have a direct impact on your skin and the clarity of your skin, but high fat foods have a direct impact on your heart and the way that you can fight off heart disease. So we're talking about candy, chips, donuts, coffees that have, the mocha, frappe, latte, the things that are very, very high sugar with the whipped cream on the top. We're talking about, unfortunately, red meat. That's not a lean meat. So those are the foods that, if you were to have a cheat, maybe indulge in a piece of candy or a frappuccino once a month, something along those lines. It's not something that you're going to want to have in your regular diet.
Okay. And well, you already kind of mentioned because one of the other questions I was going to ask, are there foods that can help you look younger? But you already mentioned that water is one of the main things or foods.
Water's the best one that you can do, and it's free. And don't forget that I mentioned foods that have good fat in them. Avocado,
Right.
that's really good for your skin as well. You could put it on your skin if you wanted to, but I meant eating it, right? So you want to think about making yourself beautiful from the inside out. So if you are healthy on the inside, it's going to reflect, it's going to emanate through your skin. There's not a whole lot that you can get rid of. And I keep going like this because I've got this miracle in a jar that I keep putting here, but water is what's really going to help that, right? And then salmon's got that good fat for you as well. put that in your body and it will emanate out on your face, and the clarity of your face will become much clearer, exponentially much clearer.
Okay, well, great tips. Because I got a lot of busy professional clients who are in the age range of 40 to actually like 75. And I know many of them worry about aging. I tell them exercise and eating healthy, but I think giving them some specific foods will definitely um, help them, knowing the foods that can help them age faster or slow down
Yeah.
aging will definitely be
And
a
yeah, absolutely. And I think just, the big takeaways here are you want to think about things in terms of your body, your mind, and your skin in terms of this topic. So for your body, you want to put in it whole foods that your body can digest, high fiber foods that your body can digest to keep it clean and clear. Here in your mind, as we get older, we do get forgetful. And there is a high risk of early onset Alzheimer's and dementia. How do you prevent that? Especially those of you who want to keep working to 70 and beyond. I know I really do. Maybe it'll be volunteer or part-time, but I don't want to stop working, right? And I want to be able to use my mind because it keeps me smart. So fruits that have antioxidants in them and are full of color. So think raspberries, blueberries, blackberries. Those are going to be the things that help to fight early onset Alzheimer's and dementia. And then lastly, for your skin, those good fats, avocado and salmon, and water. Last thing, it's never too early to start putting sunscreen in your moisturizer. Those are my takeaway, my 5 or 6 tips that are very easy for people to remember at the grocery store, right? You look for color, you look for fiber, you look for water, and you look for sunscreen.
Okay, well, awesome. Well, Dr. Katy, I think our time has come to an end. So great tips. Thank you for being on the call today or the interview today. And also, just in case you didn't know, I think we already discussed this, but you'll be a part of the coaching program in 2020. And so we'll be talking about this topic.
I did. I'm very excited.
So anyway, thank you, Dr. Katy, for your time, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you so much. Bye, guys.